right now on In the Know.
From Cirque du Soleil to creating music inspired by change, Tara Baswani, the composer, the performer, the activist.
I think it's time everyone heard us talk.
Tara's quest to sing for a cause.
Plus,
Cirque secrets.
Performing on a daily basis, they definitely weren't slackers.
Tara reveals how it is to tour with the world's most renowned circus.
and later,
Tara's advice has me speechless.
Your answers are I'm just like in awe
God.
of what you're saying.
This singer-songwriter is full of wisdom.
I'm Tara Baswani, and you're sitting with me hanging out watching In the Know.
Hi, Tara. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Very cool to hang out with you.
We're here at the Gladstone, and you are doing shows. You have a new EP. You're so busy. How's everything going for you?
Crazy, hectic. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love the adrenaline, and I know how to find the peace within. It's good. It's all great.
Good. So you have it all figured out.
I don't know. I don't think I have it figured out, but I do know that I think I just breathe and go with the flow. And I take it as it comes every single day. Keep it real. Just keeping it real. Keeping it fun.
Great advice from someone who has done so many things, and that includes you got your start at Cirque du Soleil.
I think Cirque was the biggest hiatus I ever took from my own life. I try to put it that way. Someone put it really well for me actually the other day, because again, I just go with the flow. I try not to think about where and how I should plan my life. Instead, I try to live really free. And Cirque came at the time that I was starting to get into exactly this space where I'm at now that I think about it. I was just about committing to doing my own album. I was singing for film, for television, between India, between London, Edinburgh, and Bombay. Wow. So life was just as crazy as it is now.
Yeah.
And Cirque sort of happened at this moment where I was just about to take the plunge. And it was the most confusing commitment I've ever made in my life, but it was such an incredible space to jump into. And 8 years, and now I'm back to exactly doing what I planned to do 8 years ago.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So I need to know, when you say you're a performer in Cirque, what does that mean, performer? Were you a singer, or were you doing backflips? Were you hanging from the ceiling?
My brain was doing backflips. Many days I was doing backflips.
Yeah.
I came in to compose, but mostly to perform for a new show that they were doing at that point. Ended up writing, and it was just this incredible ride for the next 8 years, performing on a daily basis. Definitely a challenge with 10 shows a week,
Yeah.
but also constantly improvising, constantly having to justify standing and singing and leading this incredible band that sat with you, because they definitely weren't slackers.
Yeah, it sounds very
Yeah.
intense. Yeah.
And I do think that along the way we were all influenced by the acrobats, by the clowns. We were forced to be funnier, more flexible. It's crazy, gorgeous ride.
So I was gonna ask, it sounds like you must have taken lots of those experiences from Cirque into
Yeah.
your own music and writing your EP. What specifically was the biggest thing you learned in Cirque that helped you on your own ride to starting your own career in music with your new EP?
I think I've always liked to be disciplined in my life, which is a complete corollary to living free. But I think if there was anything that resonated completely with Cirque, it was the fact that at no point would hard work and discipline not be the foundation of you being allowed to express yourself free. So you run free, and then you just work at it really damn hard.
Yeah.
And that's what I take from the Cirque with me at all times.
You're so passionate about what you do. It's so apparent, and you're so eloquent. Like, your answers are I'm just like in awe
God.
of what you're saying.
They completely understand. I'm sorry.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing. And your new EP, Quest Origins, you were inspired by things that you saw when you traveled the world, and you spoke to many women along the way.
Yes.
How does your music reflect women's issues? Because I know that's very important to you.
well, we're alive, we exist, and I think it's time everyone heard us talk. Quest started from a very innocent place with no grand designs. It started with a conversation with my sister-in-law, who's an artist in India, her expressing basic concerns that I think we all have as women about how to juggle life, our professions, what is expected of us in our relationships as daughters, sisters, mothers, most importantly, as mothers, as wives, because there is a lot of expectation on us. Women are really concerned about giving a lot to the world. I think it's our role as nurturers, and yet we're confronted with trying to be professionals. I think this has gone beyond being women's stories at some point. Yes, we talk about issues of love, of solidarity, of community, because I think very often it is us as women who don't stand in solidarity with other women, whether it is as artists, as competitive performers, as two women just trying to glorify or just enjoy each other's beauty. It's there. This is the air we breathe right now. This is what we need to talk about. As an artist, if you're not writing about what concerns you, what concerns the world that you live in, I think you're writing from a space of not having acknowledged your own brain and heart. I think that's what Quest Origins really is.
That's fantastic. It's clear that your influences are all across the board. You really draw inspiration from everything around you. I think that's my favorite thing that I have got out of this interview. It's so fascinating.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us today. Everyone, you can check out Quest Origins. It's available now. Don't forget to subscribe to In the Know, and thanks for watching.
Want to stay in the know? Subscribe today.